Hello again, traders. Right, really making this video. I didn't intend to make a video today. I've got quite a lot going on with family and friends. So but the issue seems there is an issue with volume, and volume seemed perfect for me. I looked into it this morning, and my browsers. Well, I test my main browser. It's fine. That's Brave. And tested it on Microsoft Edge. It's fine. Had to go with Firefox, and that is quiet. So if you are having problems with sound, it may be Firefox, it may be Chrome. I haven't checked Chrome. I did check another one, Opera, and it's fine on that. So I'm talking a little louder than I normally would, and I'm only using the laptop built-in microphone. Perhaps I'll have to invest. Well, I've got microphones everywhere, but don't quite know where they are at the moment, so we'll look into that. Anyway, hopefully this sound is okay, and if it's not, then just change your browser for the short term. The other issue I wanted to talk about, I want to talk about three things. This morning's the recent candles, this morning's sort of breakdown of how I used recent candles to decide on the trades, and I'll just open this up as well. And as we can see, this is a ustec. It's a fantastic daily 2B reversal. Probably one of the best you'll ever find, with a hammer candle at the bottom. It's tested a supply level, a demand level rather. Sorry for the alerts. It's come right off this demand level here, and then I could sit and draw levels on the lows of these to further my understanding of where we are. But also on this weekly, this could just be the start of a further push down, of course. So you have to, you personally, I do this in my sleep now. So I've got, I'm fortunate. I feel very fortunate in the position I'm in, because I'm at the good end of 20 years chart study. You know, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. It's never enough. Someone commented yesterday, they're on their 10th year and still getting there. So it's all about training your brain really, alongside working out what is the best way to trade for you based on your charts. I can't trade swing trade for toffee. Tried and tried and tried and tried. I still think I will get there eventually, but the reason I stopped even trying was why. Why would I need to? Why do I need to hold trades for 15, 20 pips when I can take 5 or 10? And what makes me smile is the amount of times that I go for 10 instead of 8 or 9. Those will be the times I get burned, because price, you can't have your stops too tight. You can if you are going for 3 or 4 points, because they will move one way fast, or 5 or 6 maybe. But try to go for, depending on the pair and volatility of course, try to go for 10 or 12 when you take 6 in your sleep and you start to run into problems. So every little thing you do with trading, you have to do slowly and make the transition slowly. That's it. Can't say any further than that. So let's have a look at recent candles. Oh, back to this D1. So observations I made quickly were, if it's going to go long, you've got to get through all these sellers. Sellers turn to buyers. So you're going to have a problem there. You can see it's already tested that. When it comes up here, it's going to have a problem. It's going to, the resistance is a byproduct of this support here. And it goes on. We've got a problem here. Just looking at congestion areas, I can throw certain stuff I use with absolute micro pip precision, like the wick breaks and closes above line charts and stuff. But when it's zones like this, then I throw the levels on and I know we're going to have problems. You know, we've got another one there. Open close areas, really, I'm only interested in, so that's that little area there. So we could run that one back a bit further, actually, because there's a load of gear, load of trouble there. So we're going to have a problem there, pull back there, pull back there, pull back there. This could be a 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart, hourly chart, whatever, or a tick chart. We'll still be able to draw the same problem areas. And these are the gaps between the problem areas of what I want to make make my pips on. So that's just a quick run down of that. There's another one there, of course. Basically just where any red candle in a bunch of greens and vice versa, greens in a bunch of reds. So that's that. That's the, and when I'm, you know, Vic Sperandio talked about targets for 2Bs. I'm looking for congestion areas. So originally, you know, I mean, he says basically go for the top, if memory serves me correctly. I would go for this area here, because we know we're going to have a problem there. An open close of a daily candle. You can see its price has reacted to it there, so I know I'm going to have problems there. Same goes when I talk about support and resistance zones, especially open and closes. They are zones. They are, so, you know, be conservative is all I'm saying. Same goes for pivots. Pivots are again broker related, so it depends on the open close and various other calculations on the pivots of your particular broker's candles. So as such, I always leave a little room to breathe when I use them as targets, magnetic targets I call them. So that's that. So back to the recent candles now. So you can see when I open this up, well, I saw this all last night, of course. You know, I'm always flicking through charts, so I could sleep on the strategy, as it were. And you've got two, you know, obvious things going on here: massive wicks, hammers, and various other, you know, dojis going on. And we can clearly see yesterday during the day that it was just massive moves to the downside. Now, there's no reason, just as in this gold, little poke up, might have been a trade there. I did do a plan, but nothing happened. I planned for both directions, to be honest with you, for everything, because wicks get filled. There's absolutely no reason for these not to reverse, really. It's just, you know, they're a candle and we can learn to trade them. So the next job I did was go to H4 recent candles and have a look and see what was going on there. And you can make a plan just based on the day one. You can draw highs. Well, I did on a number of charts. Highs on the high of the day one, highs on the close of open of the day one, highs on lines on the high, lines on the open, lines on the close, then drop down to H4, do a similar thing. I'm not going to go into the details of that at the moment because I've not got the time. And then you build a plan, and you've got levels to attack. You've got levels of breakage, as it were. You know, once they've closed through them, say for example, you've got a bigger, like this example here, you'd have a target to the high and the low of that candle if we broke through the open, and not quite the same in the sell side, but because I'm only looking for a scalp on the long side, those are my important areas. And then based on the H4, you draw a bunch of those as well. And I've done previous videos on this numerous times, so you can look through search and stuff. And where the H4s are concerned, you do the same thing, and then you've got, because bear in mind, you know, between the levels, you've got 200-point gaps, 20 pip gaps. And I've only got, as I said before, 10, 12 on an indices is brilliant. 200 or 300 is a bonus. And it's all based on timing. You know that. Multi-time frame analysis is based on timing your candle closes and opens, watching the momentum at those closes and opens, and making it all flow in synchronizations. And then obviously the inter MTF 2B reversals, which obviously if you're part of an M15, you drop down, you'll be part of an M5 inside that M15, you drop down, you'll be part of an M1 inside the M5, inside the M15, and so it goes on. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. It was just about, really, this video was about the recent candles, how I approach them. And obviously also you've got correlation, which I don't mention very much. And the correlation side of things means you can check your sort of distractions. I'm on the beach again. The correlation side of things makes life very, very easy with your multi-time frame RSI histo, because it all moves together. You know, I put a few tweets up. Guys, if you come to me via YouTube and don't realise, I've got a Twitter channel, Best Forex Method, with about 47,000 tweets on it, and links to videos, links to explanations of what I do, and it's all there for you. So that's it in a nutshell. You know, this morning everything moved together that was, in my opinion, yen related. So GJ, UJ, EJ, and a lot of the indices, the yen's going one way, the indices are going the other, and so on and so forth. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good Tuesday.